Hey y'all. So on my last canning stream, I had said that if I was going on with JR, if he was going to can, I was going to make a winter sore throat cough stuff. Now, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is not to replace any kind of medications or to cure illnesses. All this is an immune booster. All these things are good for your immune system, and they will soothe scratchy throats, sore throats. It helps. So, you're going to need a 16-ounce pint jar. You're going to need 2 lemons. And I have 2 lemons here that I have had sitting in warm water with a couple capfuls of 6% acidity vinegar to remove any of the waxy, yucky on the outside of the skin. And then you're also going to need 2 pieces of ginger, about the same size as your fingers. So I've got 2 here. This is what ginger looks like in the store, you guys. So you just peel it. It's ready to go. So what you're going to do is you're going to rinse off your lemons. And then we are going to slice our lemons. So we're just rinsing them off under the tap, drying them off real quick. You'll notice in your bowl where you had your lemons setting that like you'll see like some yuckies on the top of the water. That's what the warm water and vinegar does. So all I'm going to do is I am going to cut my lemons in half. And then I'm going to cut them in half again. So quarters. And then you can take off just the little tipsy. And then I'm just going to do a quick slice without cutting my fingers off. Okay. So again, 2 lemons, 2 pieces of ginger, and you're going to need raw honey. Now you can use local honey. I would use my raw local honey for this, but what I'm going, since I take that as a supplement by itself for allergies, I'm just going to use some organic raw honey from Costco. Probably should have got all this slicing done before I got on here with y'all, but it is what it is. Okay, and then we're going to take our ginger and we're just going to slice the ginger into, I don't know, 1/4 inch, in between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch rounds as well. Do not let your knife slip as you're doing this with the ginger. I tell you what, would not be good. Ginger is very fibrous when you're cutting through it, so just be careful. Okay, and now I'm going to quickly do this second lemon for y'all real quick. Now, you don't need to worry about the seeds. Seeds can go in. I mean, if you want to pick them out, you can. That's entirely up to you as far as that goes. I'm not worrying about them. I'm obviously not going to eat the seeds. Now, I'm not sure as far as if, like, once you're done with this tonic and you're done with, you know, taking it or whatever, if you want to eat the pieces of lemon, I don't see why that would hurt, or the pieces of ginger. Okay, so now we're just going to take our mason jar and we're going to add in the lemon and some ginger and some more lemon. Okay, and I'm pushing it down as I add it in because you're going to want your honey and everything to cover this. So push it down, push it down. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so we're pushing a few more little pieces of ginger here. Now you can add turmeric, you can add cinnamon, you can add those things too here. I'm not going to. And the reason I'm doing this instead of fire cider is if you've got like acid reflux or any of that, I've noticed that fire cider really, really amps that up. This, however, does not. So now I have got 1 cup of honey. Now go slow and let it get down, because like as soon as you start pouring it in your full jar, you'll notice like it wants to overflow. So I've added like 1/4 of this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take you can take a chopstick, you can take a plastic fork. This is a jar that won't be used for canning, so I'm really not too worried. All I'm doing is moving everything so that honey can get down to the bottom. And the reason we don't reuse jars with metal after we've used a metal utensil is because they could explode. Okay. So now we're going to add some more honey. And stop. So you guys see, now we're going to move it and let that honey get down. Now, after you do this, essentially, this is going to get a lid on it, and it is going to go in the fridge. Um, it'll keep for 2 to 3 months in the refrigerator. You can mix it around every day or whatever, just to make sure everything, you know, is in the honey. But I think we're just going to add a little more honey. So really, with as much lemon and everything as I put in here, I don't even know if you need a full cup. The recipe calls for a full cup, so that's why I had it measured out. But okay, so I'm going to add just a little more honey. So then, like I say, you can take a teaspoon of this a day just to help with your throat and your immune system, just to boost your body. You can also take, upon onset of a sore, throat or scratchy throat, you can take a tablespoon of it. You can also take between a teaspoon and a tablespoon of this, put it in a coffee mug and pour hot water over it, and then mix it up kind of like a tea and sip on that if your throat is bothering you. But essentially, I'm sorry, my light, you guys. There it is. Lemon, ginger, honey. Lid on, into the fridge. Take as needed. I hope all y'all are getting things done. Get ready for winter. Take care.